But Putin's a big crazy thug, right? I'm not a huge fan of Putin. I don't think, but all we hear is that Putin's bad. He tried to hack. He wants war. We have no choice. We have no choice. So I want to hear about Putin talking about, he was talking to European leaders and he talked about the dangers. He did this a year ago in December of 18 and they did it recently, a couple weeks ago, back in June. And I saw this footage of him on RT. I cannot find any raw footage of it. The only place that is showing it is RT. I don't have a problem with RT. I've been on it. Ron and I were on it. Lead Camp, very cool. We're on an episode of Redacted tonight. Go check it out. I've interviewed people that have and are been on RT, Samira Khan, Lead Camp himself, Kayla Maupin. I don't have a problem with RT. But I'm showing you the fact that when I tried to find the footage I'm going to show you of Putin, what he's about to say about the dangers of nuclear war, I cannot find it anywhere else other than RT's YouTube page. Nobody else showed this. MSNBC didn't, CNN didn't. Here it is. This is Rick Sanchez. I don't know, never met Rick, don't know him personally.
From the national headquarters of RT America in our nation's capital. Hello again, everybody. I'm Rick Sanchez. As Americans, we don't usually get to hear directly from Vladimir Putin, no less unfiltered Vladimir Putin. But tonight, I think it's important that we do so. To those of you thinking, well, of course, you're going to play Putin sound bites. You're RT. No, actually, I kind of had to talk our editorial staff into this one because over the weekend I happened to be listening to what he had to say about how dangerous our world is right now, and it got me to thinking that whether we think he's an angel or the devil himself, as he's made out to be in the U.S. media, generally speaking, the questions that he is raising about nuclear proliferation may be paramount to our survival.
Если мы не будем держать под контролем этого огненного змея, если мы выпустим его, не дай бог, из бутылки, это же может привести к глобальной катастрофе. Вот смотрите, сегодня все занимаются проблемами окружающей среды. И это правильно, потому что это глобальная угроза изменения климата, антропогенные выбросы и так далее. Это правильно. Дети уже...
First of all, just that sentence. We got to address climate change. Emissions, it's a dangerous issue. All of this is correct. He just said, climate change is a foregone conclusion. We understand it's a real thing. I'm not arguing that. But here's an also bigger thing.
Этим занимаются девочки, мальчики там, по всему миру. Но они не осознают, молодые люди, а тем более подростки, дети не осознают глобальной угрозы и такого серьезного вызова, связанных с вопросами возможных глобальных конфликтов. Об этом должны подумать взрослые тети и дяди. Но у меня такое впечатление, что как-то примелькались эти вопросы. Они как-то немножко ушли на второй план. И это не может не вызывать тревогу.
Now, Putin insists that he's willing to do whatever it takes to renew any and all treaties, including the START treaty. And then he describes in quite ominous terms what can happen if we continue building more and more nuclear weapons.
Have you ever seen anything like this from Putin? Anywhere in the American media? He's talking about the dangers, the global threat. It could wipe out planet Earth. This isn't some big endorsement love fest of Putin. I'm sure he's done plenty of bad things. But look what he's realizing this. He even flat out said, yeah, environmental issues are for real. We got to deal with that. And this could be a global catastrophe.
Если никому не хочется продлевать договор СМВ-3, не будем тогда. Но с нами никто не ведет. Мы 100 раз уже сказали, что мы готовы. С нами никто...
We've said 100 times, we're willing to renew the START treaty. If no one else wants to, then we're not going to do it. We are ready to do so. He's ready to do this. The dumb Trump...
Не ведут переговоров до сих пор никаких. Ведь никаких формального оформления переговорного процесса нет. А в 2021 году все закончится. Я обращаю ваше внимание, вообще не будет никаких инструментов, ограничивающих гонку вооружения. Или, допустим, размещение оружия в космосе.
Or, for example, deploying weapons in outer space. That's what we're talking about here. There's no infrastructure in place. There's no negotiating infrastructure in place. It expires in 2021. We want to negotiate. What does nuclear weapons in outer space do for any? It doesn't, guarantee our, no, it doesn't.
Но мы с вами понимаем, что это такое или нет? Но вы спросите у экспертов. Это значит, что над головой каждого из нас постоянно, над головой постоянно будет висеть, допустим, ядерное оружие. Вот прямо постоянно. Но мы же делаем то же самое, причем быстро. Но кто-нибудь вообще будет об этом думать, говорить, проявлять какую-то озабоченность? Нет. Полная тишина. Или создание ядерного оружия малой мощности. Использование стратегических ракет в неядерном исполнении. Вот из подводной лодки где-то из районов Мирового океана стартует ракета на глобальной дальности, стратегическая. Откуда мы знаем, она с ядерным зарядом или нет? Вы понимаете, насколько это серьезно, насколько это опасно?
Is Putin issuing an SOS to the world? Is the warning diplomatic, earnest, personal, or all of the above? He was asked by a reporter if the world is becoming more dangerous and if he's worried about that. His response, which seemed to go on for quite some time, should, regardless of what we might think of the man or his motives, be taken seriously. This is the news with Rick Sanchez, where statements by foreign heads of state like these, generally ignored by the corporate media, is why we say it's time to do news again. I'm Rick Sanchez.
Yeah, what Rick just said. I gotta go. I don't have cable. So I can't, the only way I can watch RT is on YouTube. I have an Apple TV connected to my flat screen, right? That's how I saw this clip. CNN's not covering it. I went on CNN's app. I went on MSNBC's app. None of them. That clip of what Putin just said is not on anybody else. I can't find it anywhere. And this channel is called A Foreign Operative. Putin, again, what he said. You might not like him. You could email me a list of concrete bad things Putin has done. I won't argue with him. I won't argue with any of them. But he's talking about peace. And now maybe it's a tactic or whatever, but what he said is still, we're not talking peace over here. The corporate media shamed Trump for not responding to Iran shooting down an unarmed drone. They're pushing him into a fight with Iran. He explained what happens if there's mutually assured destruction is mutually assured destruction. It doesn't matter. Thanks for supporting the show, everybody. Thanks for getting your news here. So, a surfing hippie comedian has to go online to find that. And then I got to shoot it here in my one-bedroom rent-controlled apartment. That's how we learn about Putin? This is how we learn about Putin? Thanks for watching the show, everybody. Like, subscribe, share the videos. My name is Graham Elwood. Go to GrahamElwood.com for Progressive Comedy Tour dates. July 27th, Ron Placone and I are going to Vegas. September 5th, Sioux Falls. September 6th, Madison, Wisconsin. September 7th, Minneapolis. GrahamElwood.com for all your tour dates. Rockfin.com/GrahamElwood can you support the show, as well as Patreon. Thanks for watching. I'd like to live in a world full of peace. Sounds like Putin does too. But you'd never know that watching the corporate media. That's why you come here.